Hi guys, and welcome to Primitive Videos. My name is Anabidu here. I bring you news with regards to trends, be it social, political, sports, and entertainment. Yes, solely trends. Alright, so Nigeria has been in the news in recent times, and it's all about their new money that was released in the system, the 200, 500, and 1,000 notes that was released in the system. Alright, so the directive came that they actually have to swap the money with the central bank. The monies they have to deposit all the money they have in the banks, just so when the new monies come in, they withdraw in the banks, and that's it. It was as simple as that. But they were given an ultimatum of 2 weeks to do that. It looks like it's past 2 weeks, and people still have monies with them. Now the challenge they are having is that people are not able to withdraw from ATMs. The ATMs are not dispensing. The cashless system, which was announced by the government that people have to embrace it and utilize it, it looks as if the systems are not working too well. The networks on the mobile devices and stuff like that are not working too well. So it is actually affecting businesses. And in Africa, most people are used to the cash system of trade, and this sort of electronic transfer and what have you, we have sort of difficulties accepting it right on the go. So it has to be a gradual evolvement that has to come over time, right? So most banks, like I said earlier in the past, are not dispensing the money. And so it has really triggered the emotions of people and has resulted in a lot of agitations. People, the citizen fighting banks, pelting stones at workers, burning ties, blocking roads and stuff like that. And we know how some of these route issues come by, and it takes sort of like something little to trigger a whole lot of dismay in the system. Not forgetting what happened 2 years down the line, NSAS protest and stuff like that. So Nigeria has actually been a place that really, if care is not taken, could really cause a lot of harm with this sort of money system and what have you. So it has really triggered the president to actually come out to announce, in collaboration with the CBN, that the 200 cedi note could actually go out for spending concurrently with the new one, whilst the 1,000 and the 500 notes be exchanged or swapped at the central bank. That has been the new directive. As to whether people are going to embrace it, accept it just as it is, and go by it, it's another question to worry about. It has actually triggered workers of some banks to jump walls over their fence to run for their lives, because nobody knows what would happen. Because agitated youth, you can't tell what really they can do. People have money in their hands and they can't swap it with the banks. There is absolutely shortage of the new currencies. How do you go by this? They said that proper mechanisms were not put in place to actually meet up with what is confronting the system right on the go. President Buhari actually have some few months left for him to go, whilst people go on the polls on the 25th of February. Other people are thinking about the fact that they are queuing virtually for everything, queuing for purchase of petroleum, queuing to withdraw their own monies from the bank. And it's a worry to many, and it's affecting business drastically. We will stay on for this particular story. Whilst citizens have taken the issue to court, the court has actually adjourned the case to 22nd of February. We will stay on this matter, and whatever comes up, I will definitely bring you an update on this particular matter. I thank you so much for watching my video. If this is your first time of chancing on my channel, please don't forget to subscribe, hit the notification bell, and like my video. In anything you do, remember to exhume professionalism, because professionalism is doing what you ought to do even when no one is watching you. Gracias.